Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the Halloween tag. Before we get started, I just want to tag Mooseham and Smalgish, so make sure you check out their channels and hopefully they will also do the Halloween tag. We are in Spooktober, so I thought now would be the best time to finally do this tag. So let's get started and read the first question. Favourite Halloween song? Well, that is easy. It's got to be Monster Mash. Without a doubt, not This Is Halloween or anything, it has got to be the Monster Mash. I remember it from years and years and years ago when I was really little, when my dad was a DJ for like youth centres, and that would be one of the first songs he'd play, so the Monster Mash.
He did the Monster Mash.
Witches or vampires? I'm probably going to have to say vampires because I watched The Witches when I was younger and it terrified me. That's the one by Roald Dahl, and they rip their skins off, and yeah, it scared the crap out of me. But one of the first vampire films that I watched was Interview with the Vampire, and I fell in love with Lestat. So I have got a slight thing for... I've forgotten his name, the actor, and apparently my husband looks a little bit like him, but I don't see the resemblance. I wish he did. No, but yeah, it's got to be Interview with the Vampire. So vampires, but not Twilight vampires. It's got to be Underworld. Interview with the Vampire, obviously. Queen of the Damned. I absolutely love the aesthetic of that film. Like, and she is beautiful. So vampires, definitely vampires. Favourite thing about Halloween? Probably the history behind Samhain and just the tradition of putting things on your doorstep to keep the ghosts at bay. And jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkin carving, I absolutely love all that part. I love giving out sweets to children and things as well, and decorating the house and watching movies, but the movie part and things you can just do any day of the year, especially if you live in this lifestyle already. So yeah, it's got to be like the history and just the tradition of putting things outside to stop those ghosties and monsters coming to get you. Halloween party or scary movie? This is a tough one because every year when I was growing up, we'd throw a huge Halloween party with family and friends. And then as I got older, and made more friends in school, it then kind of became more of a teenage party sort of thing. And my dad kind of took a step back, and it was really good fun. And then as I got older, my circle got smaller and we'd kind of more have a social gathering rather than a party. And I think I prefer that. I'd love to get invited to a party. I never get invited to Halloween parties, which is... do people not like me? Because I always invite everyone else, and I know that people know I have a huge thing at Halloween, but like... can someone invite me to a party for once? Like, it's hard work, and I'm not doing it this year, so it will be a horror movie this year. Skeletons or zombies? Now, skeletons I find more aesthetically pleasing. Zombies are okay, but I am not really a fan of them. I know that people love The Walking Dead, and I do watch it, and actually tonight is the premiere of the last episode, and I will watch that as well. But I don't like the Resident Evil films. I don't mind Night of the Living Dead, but yeah, I'm not really keen on zombies, so definitely skeletons. Favourite Halloween candy? It's not candy corn. I think that stuff is vile and the texture of it is horrendous, so it's definitely not candy corn. It's probably just your traditional lollipop, because right now my brain has gone fuzzy and I can't even think of any Halloween candy. Maybe those squishy like Vampire teeth, they're quite nice, tasty. Yeah, maybe we'll just go with the traditional lollipop. Favourite Halloween movie is probably Trick or Treat. I absolutely love the short stories and how they're all connected. And I don't know, it's just something different compared to Halloween or Scary Movie. I don't know, I love Trick or Treat, and the character is absolutely adorable, Sam. So yeah, and it was a really good twist. I really like a film with a twist, so probably Trick or Treat. Favourite Halloween costume? Now, I am not entirely sure. I'm probably going to have a look through my photographs. I couldn't find a photo of my favourite one. Well, kind of favourite one. But one year I dressed as Samara from The Ring, and we had a big old, one of those massive TVs, and we smashed the screen out, and I got a bin bag, cut strips in it, and then taped it on the inside of the telly. And when all my family arrived for the party, there's me like, oh, look at me, I'm The Ring. And my dad played like the music from The Ring, and there's me like, your girl, crawling out of this telly. And just before we did that, I had like a little jug of water, and I poured it out, and it was on top of a step, so the water like trickled down the step. And then there's me like, yo, coming out of the telly, because I was absolutely obsessed with the film at the time. And I just remember my knees and my skirt were drenched, because I was just like, yeah, just gonna walk out. That was my favourite costume, but I haven't got any photos of it. And the only other one I can think of that was like creepy was last year, when I dressed up as kind of like, it was like Children of the Corn crossed with Pet Sematary, more Pet Sematary. This is the other one this is the one that I did last year, and that is me in the middle, like, hey, it's me, your Foxy. And I don't know, it really creeped the kids out last year, and it was so easy. I didn't have to mess about with makeup or anything. Just plonked my mask on, and they were all handmade as well. And yeah, it ended up being an amazing night. So luckily COVID weren't about in October last year. Favourite Halloween store? Unfortunately, England sucks for Halloween decorations and things. The best place used to be called The Range. It's still called The Range, but it's just not worthy of going because their Halloween section sucks now. And probably Asda for like home decor, and Sainsbury's were quite good. There isn't really anything available in the UK. I think up north there is a shop, like Manchester area, I think, that has like a Halloween shop, and it's literally full of props, and I'd love to go, but that's going to be like a 4-hour drive for me. So it's all online, which is really crap. Jack-o'-lanterns. Doesn't say anything about them, it just jack-o'-lanterns with a question mark. Obviously, yes, I love them. I have pumpkins already, and it's the 5th of October. I normally carve quite a few out. One year I think we had like 20 pumpkins carved, because I was just like bashing them out like, yes. And they like went along my front door. So yeah, jack-o'-lanterns are a must for Halloween, and if you don't buy them, then shame on you. Bats or black cats? I can't choose. I physically cannot choose, because I love both so much. I had a black cat called Salem, and I love bats. They're bloody cute. Obviously, with my channel name and that, I can't choose. Cats are literally floofy demons walking around. They are adorable as shit. So, and bats are just flying demons. They're just so cute. I can't choose. Is Halloween your favourite holiday? Yes, obviously. Halloween is the best. I've been celebrating it since I left the womb. But yeah, Halloween has always been a huge tradition for my family. Started off making our own costumes and making our own hands with the bag that you put your sweets in. Like, my dad Dad's very artistic with that sort of thing, so he always made sure that we got involved and did stuff, and yeah, it's just stayed as a tradition, and yeah, it's 100% my favourite holiday. The last question is a deal breaker. Pumpkin spice or hot chocolate? Both can go in the bin. Okay, pumpkin spice is vile. Absolutely vile, and I'm sorry, lots of you are gonna absolutely love pumpkin spice, but I worked in Starbucks for a time, and working around the smell of pumpkin spice and eggnog, literally just got goosebumps, you would get put off. And if there's anyone watching that works in a coffee shop that does eggnog and pumpkin spice, let me know, because honestly, neither. It's all about the mockers. So that is my Halloween tag. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Make sure that you take care of yourselves during this crazy time at the moment. Look after each other, and don't forget to stay spooky. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Take care.